All right, everybody, what's up? We're back.
Yes,
Mystic Noir 23. I'm so excited to be here with Johnny Mystic. We have Steve Vaccaro, Chapters Rap Network. We have CC Clover, Candy Mac, owner of the cafe, owner now of the cafe.
Yes.
All the good work and hard work she's been putting in, and she has a lot of great people who believe in her. And so that we're going to be talking with her about the cafe as well as Johnny's career and my career. We have a great band here to back up Johnny, the Spirit Gods. That's with S.A. Barron on guitar, also Ivy Landsman on the vocals. And my name is Benoit. I'm on this 5-string fretless bass that I purchased recently. I'm in love with this thing. So also today, I don't know if you guys can pan over at all. To the ladies, we have Liz Torres is in the house tonight, and she is a makeup artist and a life coach. And as well, we're going to be having C-Sharp perform later in the show, and she's going to be the big finale. For this particular show, I was thinking of past, present, future, Johnny. What do you think about that concept?
Yeah, past, present, but meaning, they're all connected, and somehow there's an arc of your life. And if you look back, you could trace the roads that you took to lead you here. And likewise, because of that, you could actually make an arc to where you might wish to be.
True that.
Yeah, because, well, if one is evident, then it's dialectically true, then the other one would be at the same time. You can't have one without the other. So therefore, you can create your own future by understanding the arc of your past.
And that's what we all need to do, right,
man,
Johnny?
That's right.
It's a kind of a crazy world out there, and we got to break it down
Steve.
to what you just said.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, it's this pandemic has polarized us, has divided us, and there's unnecessary anger out there. So I think what you guys do, what you and Ben do, from time in and time out in the Long Beach community, and Candy now has her cafe, and this is all great stuff.
Yeah, we're going to try to put out a positive light, and that everyone could relate to. Peace. I'm from the '60s, and that I survived the '60s, as like some people like to say. But it was a wonderful time, even though it was turbulent. And one lesson I learned is that it's really all you need is love, and that's what we found out in my generation. And I'm going to live the rest of my life believing that and trying to act in that way through my work.
So that Only Love video was produced by Justin Credible. He's here in the studio tonight. He's backstage.
Justin, excellent.
That's
nice job,
Peter
Justin.
and Kim Cooperschmidt's son, and he's very talented.
Son of Peter.
Son of Peter. And Peter's well known for his guitar playing, his producing, his engineering.
Yes.
The people he works with. He's also, done a lot for us distributing our record. So far, 5 tracks, The Astral Tourist, the rest of them are coming on the way. We have artwork. If you guys have that painting, it's like a red painting. It's going to be for If I'm Lucky.
If I'm lucky.
It was done by Stephanie Badillo. We're going to put it up there right now. And
Yes.
go ahead, throw that up there, guys. So
Nice.
this is an actual painting that was commissioned for the song "If I'm Lucky" by Your Hudson Valley Life, and now Your Long Beach Life. Stephanie Badillo, she's a real estate developer and a real awesome friend of ours. And look at that painting there. It's "If I'm Lucky" has a Spanish flavor to it, a flair.
But it's the quixotic up there in the corner. The quest of Don Quixote. And then also the overcoming of the bull, the obstacle in the bullfight is the representation of negative forces. So she put them together in a very interesting composition, simply and powerfully with that red background. So it's passion of like for instance, the bullfight. So this song is really the passion of a young man who needs to make money for his family. And so he comes to America, though illegally. I'm just laying his case out, and trying to say that hunger is a big issue, and people need to be able to work and feed their families.
That's right. That's right.
And we're going to be playing that song during the show, right, Johnny?
Yes. So thank you, Stephanie, once again.
Yes. Thank you, Stephanie.
So I'd like to talk a little with Steve Acaro, and I'd like him to speak on. Steve and I met post Sandy. What was it, a little before? Was it
before Sandy? We were on our radio show, Halftime Howie. You, the music guy, as a psychologist. We had nothing in common, but here we are today, all these years later, right?
Apparently, I needed you.
And I needed music.
So yeah, we did a lot of fundraising with Halftime Howie. We did the Long Live Long Beach events, Mulcahy's and all over. And thanks to everybody who got involved then, raising money for the community and doing good things. And Steve and I stayed friends all these years. He had the idea to do Mystic Noir the first time around. We did the 22 shows. You could see them on my YouTube page. It's been a great thing. Steve does a lot of different shows. He helps a lot of different people. He's a community person. He's always bringing food out to LI Cares and doing food drives and all sorts of pay it forward activities, like he says. So Steve, tell us a little bit about all the different shows and just throw out some of your finest stuff that you like to talk about right now. What's going on?
Well, Mystic Noir is the finest stuff right here, right?
Well,
There we
thank you
go.
so much.
Give him the check.
We
There we
always
go.
like hearing a little
Where's
praise.
that check? Where's that check? But no, it's a pleasure to have you guys back. It's you've been doing a lot of great work in Arts in the Plaza, 10-year anniversary event. So you, Sammy, Hippie Chick, everybody that organized that event over there, and all the people in Long Beach coming out week after week to bring those community efforts to the forefront. I'm a psychologist, and I have a nonprofit organization called Chapters Community Support Services, which basically it's bridging the gap between families, individuals, and agencies in transition. We all are going through adversity. So our program provides a platform and resources to help people through that transition. So I've been doing it a number of years, and during the pandemic, we all had to reinvent ourselves a little bit. So instead of having 1 or 2 shows, I developed a network of shows. So now we have 20 shows, and we're at Paradise Studio here. So give Bobby a round of applause here for opening up his doors and his brilliant staff here. He does great work. So I believe it's a 3-headed monster here. So we do radio only during drive time, so people could sit in their cars and get stuck in traffic, listen to all these shows, because I don't know how many people have radios anymore anyway. Then we do the whole social media thing like we're doing it right now, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram, and sending it out all over the place. And the third thing, all these shows go on Cablevision. So now this show will be filmed and broadcasted in its entirety on Cablevision Altice each and every week. So if you just want to chill out, hang out, eat popcorn, and watch these guys on the big screen and the great musical talent that you bring together. And Ben connected me with this fine young lady here, Candy, who was going through some adversity herself. And she had that cafe, Save the Cafe, and she was down a little bit. She gave back to the Long Beach community week after week, day after day during the pandemic. And now she needed help. So we all kind of banded together and to help Candy. So Candy, where are you at with things?
Okay. Hi, everybody. So what Steve had said was true. A lot of performers had come together and they did some performances to help us raise money. At the same time, it just brought people together, so it was small in the beginning and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's interesting. It's almost like a movement, um, like other movements, and what the movement is creating is reality. Like what Johnny Mystic had said, you go by your past, you build your arc to your future. And what all these performers have been doing is building an arc to a new future, because without everybody, I would have jumped off. I would have jumped off the ark, and I would have
You
said,
would have been off.
"See ya," But they did. They built an ark, and we don't have animals in it yet. But I think we got this dog over here. He's kind of cute. I don't know that dog's name, but he's on the ark with us. Where are we at? So
Where's that?
a few months
Is it
back,
tasted good?
I'm not going to get into details, but I almost lost it. And the only reason why I kept staying is because I just remembered our last night. And the last night I spent was with Ben Noir. And I think we were drinking wine and we were toasting. And I don't know, I think we sang a couple last songs. Johnny was there. Steve was there, Steve Barron. And it was sad for me because it felt like it was the end. Not the end of, almost to me, it was the end of my world because that was my world for a couple of years. And I didn't want my world to end. It just made me sad. And as Ben said goodnight, he waved his hand and I think he flipped his guitar over his shoulder. And I saw him walking away. I think he went on his bike. It just made me sad, and I said, wait a second, this is the end. This is the end of almost 2 years of beautiful music and beautiful laughter. And I don't know, I don't know. I just didn't want to give it up, and I didn't have the means to keep it. So I guess this movement started, I kept praying and chanting because I'm a Buddhist. And I just kept on saying on my Gohonzon, save the cafe, save the cafe. I also go to church, but I just wanted to keep it alive. So these beautiful people here just gave me hope. I mean, Ben introduced me to Steve Vaccaro, and Steve Vaccaro said, hey, Candy, hi. And I'm like, hello, who's this? He's like, my name is Steve Vaccaro, and I'm going to help you save the cafe. And I was like, you're right. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Save the cafe. And he didn't know me, but yet this man gave me hope. And so did Ben, right? So Ben and Steve worked together. And again, I was jumping off that ark, and these guys, they just, I don't know, they pulled me together. And I don't know, between Ben's energy and Steve's energy, I guess in my heart and everything, there's a few other influences, but these two guys were really, really pushed me through on going forward, So I kind of forgot my thought, but anyway.
So let's talk about the fundraisers that are coming up. You're doing a great
Sure.
job, Kenny. Basically,
Thanks.
she's in there. She would not let this
Okay.
place go. It's a very, very special place for art and music and culture and food and people. Bring that camera over to me. I'm Ben War over here.
Yeah, it's Ben Chow.
So
Hey, Ben.
it's our show. It's Mystic Noir, But anyway, yeah. So Johnny and Johnny used to play there a lot. Me and Steve and Johnny, we play there. I play there solo. I mean, through the whole pandemic, you gave me a lot of vitality because I had somewhere to go and play. The place had the outdoor seating, the open doors. I played from June through November during the heart of the COVID crisis, which is still going on, unfortunately. And it gave people a lot of, good vibes. Me too. It gave me something to look forward to and play and hone my craft, project out there live streams and record the shows, which I have a lot of recordings of that, all that stuff that happened there. So we have 2 events planned. We have Buckley's coming up on Saturday in Valley Stream, thanks to Steve Vaccaro from 6 to 11 p.m. There's going to be raffles. I'm actually auctioning off one of my Martin acoustic electric guitars, and we're going to just give that to the highest bidder. It works. It's great. It's fabulous. And it was played on albums, and it was played through shows, and it's a historical guitar. So What else? Also on the 26th of November, we're going to be at the Ultra Lanes in Massapequa, right up the block here, right around the corner, actually.
Ooh,
Psychedelic bowling, a cosmic bowling alley going
Cosmic.
on. There it is. Keep that thing up there for a second on the
Yeah.
screen for a long time,
You
actually.
get points in heaven if you play there.
So that's the Valley Stream one.
Only
We're-
if you win.
Let me
though.
just say a word about the Buckley's and Valley Stream. Moore, who's the owner over there, has opened up her doors for this event, for this cause. So, Moore, if you're watching and all the support that you have there, thank you very much, because it's going to be a great night on Saturday. Great music, great people coming together. It's a canned food drive too. It's Thanksgiving time, so we're going to help the cafe. We're going to help the community, and we're going to hear a lot of great music.
Yeah, here. I'll drink to that.
So I just want to let everybody know today. So I officially closed last week, right? So everybody's got to clap. Got to do some clapping. So with Ben and I made a GoFundMe video, I'd say about 3 months ago. And, we always said, hey, let's make a new video when time has come, So what we've been doing for the past 3 days is we've been breaking down walls and to build a stage. Now I found out that there's only one stage in Long Beach, and that's in the Anchor Tavern, I think that is, right?
Yes.
There's no stages, but we were breaking down walls today, and I'm so nervous, and I'm about to build an apartment, but I think I'm going to smooth them over, whatever permits I have to get, but I could see it now, I could see the vision, when they broke the walls, because we had to make room to build the stage. It has, it's got to be big, right? We got to fit some Johns, got to fit some guys on there. Ben, you guys, Johnny, Steve. It's very scary, but at the same time, I'm just going to push through. I'm going to push through because just as I walked in tonight and I saw these guys on stage, I don't know, like bliss came over me. Like I forgot about the bliss that music brings.
It's the spirit guides. See, we bring that bliss to you.
So I can't, and I watched,
Right? And then
I watched Steve and Johnny.
Sunlight.
So listen,
and
we're gonna get the
Ben,
live
so-
thing going. I want to thank Candy for coming out here tonight in the flesh. She's a
Hi.
good-looking lady. She sings really well. She's gonna be singing at Buckley's. You can catch that. And Steve, we're doing a lot of things, but I want to get this live music going.
Okay.
Okay. So that's about it. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
I know we're on the Chapters Wrap YouTube. Hopefully we're on my channel, youtube.com/C/Studio Noir. I set that up yesterday. I hope that's actually projected. And also the facebook.com/Chapters Wrap, correct? Yeah, if you're on Facebook. And please, while you're watching, share a whole bunch,
Yeah,
because
share.
we don't have that many people tuning in live. I think part of it's maybe the URL or whatever is just questionable. So definitely share, start a watch party. Also, we have Kiwanis Club and coming in, streaming in. I feel like they got her on the phone there, Sarah Modetsky. So why don't we do this? Sarah, can you? Why don't you, while we have the musicians coming on the stage, come on up, guys. Why don't we have Sarah talk a little bit about the Kiwanis Club of Long Beach and what you do and why? What's up, Sarah?
Hi, how's it going?
This is so cool how they're doing this.
This
I
is
love it.
weird.
It's so weird.
It is. So I'm from the Kiwanis Club of Long Beach. We do a lot of charity work for children in town, as well as some work for our elderly community, and we help support hunger in our town. And that's kind of what I'm here to talk about tonight. I know I heard a couple of you talking about food needs and hunger and how that's an issue, and it's really a big issue for our town right now and towns all across Long Island and all across the country. We are doing a drive and drop food drive this Sunday, November 14th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at City Hall. You can just drive your car right up and drop any one of the items that are on our list. We're looking for things like chicken and beef soup. We're looking for shelf-stable milk, canned tuna, rice, oatmeal, small cooking oil. We're looking for individual juice boxes, ramen noodles, and any type of Thanksgiving staples are also appreciated, and grocery gift cards in the amounts of $10 and $20. And all of those supplies will go to our local soup kitchen, St. Mary's Food Bank, and also the high school food bank is also partnered with us for this food drive. So, one of the problems I think during COVID is a lot of people really gave to, a lot of the food pantries early on, when there was a big need, but that need is still there. And unfortunately, a lot of the grocery stores in our communities are not letting, people like us or the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts or, these people who stand outside the grocery store and basically hand you a list and then you walk inside and it's an easy give. It's easy to pick up a couple things while you're there, but it's a little more challenging for people to actually get to a food pantry to bring food. It's less convenient, so it's not in the forefront of your mind. So a lot of times, like these places where people go for food needs start to get a little barren. And you'd be surprised at the people who go to food bank. A lot of times it's our older community that ends up getting their groceries there and their food needs there. It's often children. 1 out of 5 kids in this country is hungry. 1 out of 10 seniors gets their food from a food bank. So it's just stuff that, people keep in mind, and we're going to be out there this Sunday from 10 to 1 at City Hall. And also, if you want to grab a beer at Bright Eyed Beer Garden on November 28th, we are doing a coat and toy drive, partnering with New York Fit Fest and Little Saint Nick. And we'll be collecting coats in all sizes, kids, adults, and collecting unwrapped toys. Come in, drop something off. They'll give you a 10-ounce beer.
That's awesome. Yeah, Bright Eye is a great place over there. Wonderful place. And I saw that flyer and it looks so cool. A toy and coat drive on November 28th. That's at Bright Eye Beer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Fit Fest has been doing it for about, I think 5 or 6 years. Last year that I was partner with them. They're letting us partner with them again. It's a really good cause. They do really good stuff, those ladies.
The Fit Fest. That's Ingrid, right?
Yeah. She's awesome.
And so shout out to them. Thanks so much for coming on the show and telling everybody about this. So the food drive Sunday from what time to what time?
Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at City Hall.
10 to 1 at City Hall.
Yep.
Don't be late because I brought down 2 boxes of cereal at 12 o'clock on Arts in the Plaza and you guys were gone. And I had to eat 2 boxes.
I'll stay late just for you. I'll stay late just for you.
You heard
but yeah, anything you want to bring down, you don't even have to get in your car. We'll pull it out of your trunk. Just drop and go. It's one of the easiest ways you can give, and it does make a huge impact. It really, really does.
10 to 1. That's Kiwanis Club, Long Beach, collecting food in front of City Hall, Long Beach 11561. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. It's so cool. I really appreciate you having me on. You're welcome. We'll have you on again. Just let us know what's going on. Steve Vaccaro works a lot with the Harry Chapin LI Cares Food Bank as well. Yeah, you guys do so much work.
To just go to one of the music videos that's not very long, maybe a 1 or 2 minute video. And thanks so much for zooming in with us. Mystic Noir 23. Thanks so much.
Mystic Noir 23 return.
was a zombie, never want me to stew. Mother was a vampire, only served me cold. No wonder I'm so crazy, like a dog on LSD. Yeah, I just can't stop talking now with every girl and tree I see. Whoa, I'm a dust devil's child. The wind blowing up your face. I'm a dust devil, darling. The wind without a face. I wanted to be a sailor, escape my strange family. But when I went on sailing, mother and father followed me. The crew was loaded by my starving company. Yeah, I went all alone to navigate my own dream. Oh, I'm a dust devil's child. The wind really up in your face. I'm a dust devil, darling. The wind without a face. Sometimes I feel I was born just to wander, feeling like a dust devil trying to get free. Stopping every now and then, just for a little while, before my spirit goes. Come on, let's see. I'm a dust devil's child. The wind swimming up in your face. I'm a dust devil, darling. The wind without a face. Still out there searching, trying to get free, away from those two monsters on following me. You know I'm still crazy, like a dog on LSD. Oh, I just can't stop talking now at every girl and tree I see. I'm a dust devil's child. The wind whipping up in your face. I'm a dust devil's darling. The wind without a face. Yeah, the wind without a face. Oh, the wind without a face.
Johnny Mystic, everybody. What's the name of that song?
The Dust Devil, Dust Devil. The dust devil is a little baby cyclone, you know. You see them by the side of the road. They don't really go anywhere. And that's sometimes how we feel, isn't it, with our family and all of that. And that's why Steve is in business, Steve Vaccaro, because all of that, developmental stuff we go through growing up with our crazy families.
On the drums is Christine Salomino, everybody.
Yeah, all right. Nice.
She is a Women in the Arts awardee this year, also at Bright Eye on
Yeah.
December 13th, the Women in the Arts Awards. Also, Candy, CC Clover won an award as well. And they're both going to be honored with a bunch of other really fine women and great people and artists who work for their community. So thanks to Artists in Partnership, I'll also be hosting the sound system that night and playing some music. My Raw is one of the honorees as well. She'll be performing. And Lisa Angelis will be there doing a couple of songs with me. And I invited Natalie Dangerfield, and I hope she will be there. So it's going to be a great night of live music there at Bright Eye. It's December 13th, and I think the tickets online are like $30. It raises money to do more art around Long Beach, so that's always a good cause. All right, the next song coming up is called Magic Lantern. Justin Cooper-Schmidt, just incredible. He did a video for this as well, and it's the song's out there, or he did the artwork, and it's amazing. So enjoy Magic Lantern.
Magic lantern light my foggy dreams tonight. No haunted coffin and close my bones. No nail within my spirit's ebb and flow. Shine forth a loving lighthouse glow. Magic lantern brighten up my nights and days. Illuminate my foolishness that keeps on blocking my way. Come and tug and turn, my dreamers stand right around. And awake my bow in the park I call my town. Because you and I are one big cosmic now. Magic lantern, my magic lantern, magic lantern. There's a shining light within us all, an ancient wizard, captain who's always up on board.
On board, on board, on board.
He holds out his shining lantern in his hand. Come talk with him whenever you feel down. He will come and turn your dreamers turn right around. He'll awake your bow in the port you call your town. Because you and he are one big cosmic now. Yeah. Magic lantern, my magic lantern, magic lantern, my magic lantern.
Johnny makes the difference. All right, we have one last song. It's called If I'm Lucky. Tell them a little bit.
Okay, well, the painting that Stephanie Badillo did for us is the idea and the passion. It's almost like the passion of Christ or something, but that befalls a lot of our friends from other countries who desperately need to make a living. And this is one man's dream. And I really took it from people that I knew in Los Angeles when I lived there for 20 some odd years. And I feel that it's just what we need to address now as one humanity. And like we could work it out, as the Beatles would say, you know, we could work it out. So I think we're going to do this song, wrong fret, sorry. Second fret, excuse me. We're going to do this song in honor of all those who are struggling out there, and we pray for them that we'll work it out with them, okay?
Amen.
Oh, shit.
Over the border late last night. I left my family friend. I'm just trying to find my way out of my country's garbage. I'm not begging for money from anyone. I just want to be a working man. You may see me standing outside of Home Depot, hoping someone needs a helping hand. I'll get lucky, selling vegetables somewhere, or working in a Mexican restaurant. Only if I'm lucky, I'll be a working man. If I'm lucky, Lord will help me with my stay. If I'm lucky, I won't be on the news. If I'm lucky, I'll have enough for all of you. Only if I'm lucky. Before salvation, there is that. I never wanted to break any big laws. I only wanted economic freedom. I'm not begging for money from anyone. I just wanna be a working man. Guess I'll become a gambling man. Stand on my own tightrope walking. I hope I won't be deported too soon before I get through feeding my children. I'm not begging for money from anyone. I just want to be. I just want to be. I just want to be a working man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
Excellent.
Ivy Landsman on the vocal there.
S.A. Barron on lead guitar,
Little...
Benoit on bass.
All right, Ivy
and I'm Johnny
Landsman,
Mystic.
Johnny Mystic, Steve Barron, Christine Salamino. Thanks so much. Thanks to Paradise Studios for making it sound so great. And yeah, we're gonna get up. Liz Torres is gonna come on up, and she's gonna come up right now. Come on up, Liz.
Do we still
And
stay
you're
on set?
gonna
I believe?
stay,
I should stay?
and we're gonna have Liz sit in that seat where Steve.
Okay.
Was.
Thank you.
Please. Just Liz, come on up and sit on stage.
I like the whole look. Very cool. But the tambourine, it's just a finishing touch. Yeah.
All right, so.
That's a finishing touch.
All right, we're live, right? Okay, cool. Thanks everybody for tuning in out there. I hope you're all sharing the show. I hope you're having a great time. This new band, is coming together with Johnny Mystic. So, when Steve asked to get the show back going, I was like thinking about guests and different people, and Liz came to mind. So, Liz, you're gonna need a microphone. So, can we get Liz a microphone on that side? It's right there, actually. Can somebody else? Thanks, Rob. All right, so you can see Liz is a beautiful woman, first of all, and we met a few years ago. And, she'd been posting some beautiful photos on Facebook and mentioning that she's a makeup artist. So that's that. And she also mentioned that she was doing some life coach stuff. So just tell us a little bit about what you're doing. What's going on?
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm Liz. I'm a makeup artist. I am actually a makeup instructor. I've been doing makeup for over 20 years. I'm an instructor at an aesthetic school, which means a skincare school. And I'm also an esthetician. And what I've been doing is I've been teaching makeup on Zoom during the pandemic. And what I find is, I get to teach these young girls who are looking for different careers. Like some of them are in the corporate field, or they're just lost in life. And so now they're coming to the skincare school and they want to start their own businesses. But during this pandemic, teaching on Zoom, they're kind of like losing hope. And I really, and since I'm a mom, I feel like they're all like my kids. So I was inspired to like motivate them daily, because, I care about them and I want them to feel motivated and empowered as women, and to realize that there's room for all of us in this industry. And what I've seen during this pandemic is I've never seen an industry like the beauty industry take off like it is now. And, and I just like to empower these women so that they don't lose hope and they don't compete against each other. And there's room for all of us. And I feel like their mom. So, and I do work with some of them on the side besides doing the makeup, because I guess as a teacher, there's something about me. And then they reach out to me on the side. And then I got inspired to kind of like, with everything that I've been through in life, a lot of rough stuff. And, and they confide in me and I kind of teach them and motivate them how to get through life and just keep going and keep showing up to class with a smile on their face while this industry grows. And now I'm opening up a new door, and I'll be a spa manager at the Garden City Hotel. So now I'm doing that. So it's all good stuff. All good stuff.
That's incredible. I love that place. It's what a beautiful hotel it
It
is,
is beautiful.
and
It is.
that's really incredible. So, so tell us a little bit about anything. What inspired you to get into beauty and makeup and being a makeup artist or cosmetologist?
I've been artistic and sewing clothes and painting art since I was 4 years old. And then I was in ballet. I've always been in some kind of art, or, I was inspired from a very young age, and from as far back as I can remember, 4. And I've been in the makeup industry since I literally left high school. I've always been very artistic, and I just people wanted to save the world. I just wanted to decorate it. So
That's great. How did the Zoom lesson start? Like, was it word of mouth? Like, oh, I always want to learn the makeup and the.
No, it was I was working at a school for aesthetics, and my first day at work, before I started work day, I got the phone call, and I didn't know what this COVID thing was. I just thought it was something on the news, and I don't really watch the news. And they were like, yeah, sorry, the school is closing. And I'm like, oh, this thing is serious. So the school had to figure out what the hell they're going to do really quickly. And they're like, let's teach on Zoom. So before you know it, we had to figure out how to teach these girls that, paid this tuition. And we just made it work online. So I teach about, right now I have a class about 35 to 40 students on Zoom. So I have 2 laptops going.
Whoa.
So we do what we have to do,
Yeah.
to get them educated and to pass their state board exam and to get them licensed and then open up their spas or whatever they decide to do.
Now, I know you're busy, and I was going to try to help you get your some websites together or whatever, but we just started talking about it last week. And is there a way for people to get in touch with you that you're comfortable shouting it out?
Yes.
Is there?
If you want to reach out to me, it's Liz Torres, LIZTORRES 1215 @gmail.com. And we'll take it from there.
That's beautiful. Thanks a lot, Liz Torres, for coming. I'd like to have her back, and actually I always thought I've been having throughout my life horrible photo shoots and things. And I always needed a hair and makeup person. So we might have her on as like a regular. So definitely, we'd love to have you back. And also if anybody's looking for help out there. Next up is C-Shar. She's a Long Island performer. She's amazing. Johnny is going to step down off the stage, and I'm going to step down off the stage, and C-Shar is going to, can he unplug the guitar, Rob?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Just drop it. Yeah. And which mic would you like to? Middle. Got it. Get Johnny come straight through the middle. And next up is C-Shar. She actually, I discovered her personally. Not that any other people could have discovered her or whatever, but
How did we meet?
she cold called me for an Arts in the Plaza gig, and I don't know, 2014 or something like
9
that or
years
whatever.
ago.
And I was like, well, do you have a demo? No. Do you have a website? No. I was like, well, sing to me over the phone. So she did. I was with my wife, Sammy. Shout out to Sammy. And we listened to her sing, and I was like, all right, yeah, you sound good. All right. So we're going to give you a little spot.
We'll give her a try.
So come down to I don't know, are you doing Buckley's on Saturday also?
Yes.
All right, great. So we're all going to be there at Buckley's, and Without further ado, C-Shar, everybody.
Thank you. So this is an original. It's called Honeybee. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm all set. Ooh, hey, hey. I'm like a bee singing for you, hug me. I'm not super shy, baby. When you around me, I get butterflies. Feel like I'm flying over a cloud, can't put it down. Hope you don't mind. It's almost a high, tripping over you and stuttering my mind. In some places where I've never felt, stuck in my mind's where I've always been. You show me a light, you make me wanna sin. Lips so soft and hands so good. Hush boy, show me what you want to do. Trying to get to know me, I'm reading all the signs. Driving to the beach, sitting on the side. Make finding cause I'm clumsy, feeling like a dummy. When I look at you, my heart starts thumping. I hope you don't mind, it's almost a high, tripping over you and stuttering my mind. It's someplace else, where I've never felt. Tell me you want me, tell me you need me. What makes you think I could be yours? Sick of these games, I've dealt with the stain. Tell me what we're playing for. So what do you want from me tonight? My heart will hold me for the night. Make up your mind, cause mine is lost. If my heart's a game, don't make it the cause. I don't fight down, buzzing if I would have power. Ain't got the time to be wasting them hours. Talk is cheap, yeah, actions speak louder. And those are the ones that'll give me the power to know what I want. It's you, you see within me, and I think it's the real thing. Tell me it's not crazy that we flow the same way. All house inside, don't read between the lines. Hope you don't mind, it's almost a high, tripping over you and stuttering my mind. In someplace else, where I've never felt. Outside my head, I could be the thinker. Using just my heart, the connection is deeper. Oh, you squeeze me, found what I've been missing. You got my loyalty, cause you treat me royally, yeah. My honeybee. My honeybee. Oh. Hey, hey. I'm like a bee, singing for you, hug me. I'm not super shy, but baby, when you around me, I get butterflies. Feel like I'm flying over a cloud, can't feel it down. Hope you don't mind, it's almost a high, tripping over you and stuttering my mind. Someplace else, where I've never felt. Tell me you want me, tell me you need me. What makes you think I could be yours? Sick of these games, I've dealt with the stains. Tell me what we're playing for. So what do you want from me tonight? My heart will hold me for the night. Make up your mind, cause mine is lost. If my heart's a game, don't make it the cause. Thank you guys so much for having me again. Happy Veterans Day. Shout out to everybody that is serving, has served. Thank you, and rest in peace to those who have passed. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, C-Shar, yes, that was beautiful, Honeybee. I'd like to thank Steve Vaccaro, Chapters Rap. I'd like to thank the production team back there. Thank you so much. Also in the house with Justin Incredible back there is Melody Rocks. I want to mention her. She is just an amazing artist, and she just got signed to Sony Records. So round of applause for Melody Rocks. She'll be performing here on one of these shows in the near future. And Johnny and I are working diligently on getting artwork for the rest of his singles so that we can release them all and have them all up on all the platforms. So right now you can go to Spotify, you can check out Johnny Mystic and the Spirit Guides, you can go to Apple Music, you can go to all those places where there's streaming music. Melody, you want to come up on stage, just show your face for a second? And if you want to take the mask off, if not, I totally get it. And Melody Rocks, everybody. You want to talk about your album, your song, anything?
Hi everybody, Melody Rocks. I'm an emerging solo artist. So my music speaks about mental health, and all my music has like real life experiences in it. So just as recent, I have about 4 songs. My first one, Do You Dream in Black or White, which talks about overcoming obstacles and survival. My second song is called Karma Lies. So it talks about what comes around goes around. My third song, which is coming out soon, is called Falling Through the Cracks. And that song, actually, I got signed to Sony. And so I'm really, really excited about that. And I really can't wait for all of you to hear my content. And the fourth song is called Inside Out, which is still under wraps. And I can't wait for you guys to hear that one too. You can check me out on Melody Rocks Music, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm on all platforms. So check me out.
And we're gonna have you perform here, right? You're gonna come in. Give her
Yes.
We got like 30 seconds left, so I just want to say thanks to everybody for coming out. Candy, we love you in the cafe. Thanks, congratulations on the awards, Christine, Candy, and everybody, the women in the arts. And Johnny, thank you.
Yes, well, thank everybody for coming down, and just let's all try to get along a little bit better. Spread the love. Okay. See you next week.
Mwah. Mwah. Do we have 20? Mwah. Do we have to do that for 20 more seconds? Mwah.
Yeah.
Filler.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you, Melody.